You are listening Womenvoicebd audiobook. Letter to a Child Never Born, written by Oriana Fallaci. I have taken you to the doctor. It wasn't so much confirmation. I wanted as some advice. His answer was to shake his hand and tell me I'm impatient. He still can't say, and I should come back in 2 weeks prepared to discover that you are a product of my imagination. I will go back just to show him he is an ignoramus. All his science is not worth my intuition. How can a man understand a woman who is expecting a child? He can't get pregnant. Is that an advantage or a limitation? Up until yesterday, it seemed to me an advantage, even a privilege. Today, it seems to me a limitation, even an impoverishment. There is something glorious about enclosing another life in your own body, in knowing yourself to be two instead one. At moments, you are even invaded by a sense of triumph, and in the serenity accompanying that triumph, nothing bothers you, neither the physical pain you will have to face, nor the work you will have to sacrifice, nor the freedom you will have to give up. Will you be a man or a woman? I would like you to be a woman. I would like for you one day to go through what I am going through. I don't at all agree with my mother, who thinks it's a misfortune to be born a woman. My mother, when she is very unhappy, sighs, "Oh, if only I would been born a man." I know ours is a world made by man for man. Their dictatorship is so ancient it even extends to language. Man means man and women. Mankind means all people. One says homicide whether it's the murder of a man or a woman. In the legends that males have invented to explain life, the first human creature is a man named Adam. Eve arrives later to give him pleasure and cause trouble. In the paintings that adorn churches, God is an old man with a beard, never an old woman with a white hair, and all heroes are males. From Prometheus, who discovered fire, to Icarus, who tried to fly, on down to Jesus, whom they call the Son of God and of the Holy Spirit, almost as though the women giving birth to him were an incubator or a wet nurse. And yet, or just for this reason, it's so fascinating to be a woman. It's an adventure that takes such courage, a challenge that's never boring. You will have so many things to engage you if you are born a woman. To begin with, you will have to struggle to maintain that if God exists, He might even be an old woman with a white hair or a beautiful girl. Then you will have to struggle to explain that it wasn't sin that was born one day when Eve picked an apple, that was born that day was a splendid virtue called disobedience. Finally, you will have to struggle to demonstrate that inside your smooth, shapely body there is an intelligence crying out to be heard. To be a mother is not a trade, It's not even duty, it's only the right among many. What an effort it will be for you to convince others of this fact. You will rarely able to. And often, almost always, you will lose. But you must not get discouraged. You are listening Women Voice BD audiobook. Please give a thumb and subscribe.